Yeah, hi everyone. And before we begin, let's do a quick technical check and make sure everything runs smoothly. Let's open our deck and make sure slides are displaying properly. One moment. Yeah, and recording is on, and I think LinkedIn Live connection looks stable. Yes, so we can start. Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine. So, hello everyone, and welcome to our LinkedIn live session. Sustainability and sustainable IT infrastructure. And today we'll talk about cloud technology, green data centers, and their impact on business. And my name is Anastasiia, and I am head of digital at Guard Solution. And I'll be moderating today's discussion with our co-founders and cloud architects, Fedir Kompaniiets, CEO of the company, and Roman Burdiuzha, our CPO. And together we'll explore the intersection of sustainability and IT efficiency, from green data centers to cloud optimization. And why these topics are no longer just ethical choices, but strategic advantages for the business. And I think we should start with who we are. Guard Solution is a DevOps and cloud infrastructure partner that helps businesses scale, secure, and modernize their IT systems. And with over 15 years of experience, we specialize on cloud and DevOps services, IT infrastructure management, and digital transformation consulting. Our goal is simple: to help companies build future-ready, efficient, and sustainable digital ecosystem. And let's dive in. Yes, and let's start with something we often take for granted: energy. And we talk about cloud, data, AI, and digital transformation all the time, yes. But what's often missing from that conversation is that fact that every click, every query, and every model we train runs on electricity. And without energy, this digitalization simply doesn't exist. And that's what makes this next topic so important. And Roman, we will start from you. What are your thoughts on this?
Yes, thanks, Nastya. So for sure, electricity is invisible backbone of our entire digital economy. And today, data centers consume around 3% of global electricity, and that number could climb to 10 by 20, 2030. Just to give you a sense of scale, that's roughly the total electricity use of some developed country combined. And this growth isn't slowing down. In the United States, with the AI boom, data centers could represent between 6.7 and 12% of total electricity usage by the end of decade. So within European Union, we already at about 3%. So every new AI model, every blockchain transaction, every streaming service, all of it consumes power. So that's for sure. So when we talk about sustainability in IT, we are really talking about how to balance this rising digital demand with responsible energy use. Because IT grows without energy awareness, it's like building a skyscraper without thinking about the foundation. It might look great, but it's not sustainable in the long run.
Yeah. I want to add here that it's exactly the correct place where things get interesting. Energy efficiency become a competitive advantage. The companies that design a smarter, more efficient IT system will spend less, pollute less, and scale faster. In fact, the shift to green infrastructure isn't about limiting innovation. Yeah, it's about enabling it sustainably. That is why understanding this energy equation is the first step in transforming how we build and operate our tech ecosystem.
Yeah, right. And um, let's talk a little bit more about this game-changing role of AI. Yes, because we can't have a discussion about energy use in IT without addressing AI. It's just transforming everything, but its environmental impact is something many businesses are only starting to realize. Yes.
Yeah. So, and what I really see is that AI is not right now like a business, like a biggest driver for increasing consumption of electricity, but it's also a very helpful assistant to analyze how our electricity and our power usage. So one of my favorite example comes from Google. So they been using AI to optimize their data center operations, and results are quite impressive. 15% reduction in total energy use achieved just through AI driven adjustment. That's like not a new hardware or massive redesign. It was just a smarter algorithm managing cooling and workloads more efficiently in data centers. And that's lessons here. So AI shouldn't be treated as inherently good or bad. So it's a tool. And the question is how we design and deploy it. If we use it to optimize resources usage, so forecast demand and eliminate waste, it becomes a cornerstone of sustainable IT. But if we use it without strategy, we end up with more servers, more heat, more carbon, more spending, etc.
Yeah, so at the same time, I would say that AI can also help us to solve the very problems it actually creates. Yeah, we already see that AI optimizing cooling system in data center, predicting equipment maintenance needs, and even helping manage smart energy grids. So it's a paradox. AI consumes a lot of energy, but it also one of the most powerful tool for improving energy efficiency at scale. Um, the goal isn't to reject AI, but to use it like in a more smart way.
Yeah, for sure. Isn't to reject AI. So AI is a bit of paradox. It consumes energy, but can also make energy use more efficient, and that is where sustainability starts to get practical, right? Roman, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. In the past, business range was measured in financial capital of human talent or human talent. Today, we can add another dimension into compute power. The demand for compute capacity is growing faster than ever, actually twice as fast as Moore's law predicted. By 230, meeting the world compute needs could require up to 200 gigawatts of power. Roughly, is it produced by 200 large power plants and about 500 billions in annual investment. So that's enormous infrastructure footprint, and it means that companies with priority access to compute, yeah, whether through hyperscale crowds or private infrastructure, are going to shape future economy. Mm,
Okay, yeah, so I would like to add to it a little bit. We are also seeing the rise of intelligent infrastructure, systems that automatically scale based on real-time data, tuning off unused resources, or redirecting workloads to greener data centers. Think of it like smart cities, but for the cloud. It is about creating digital systems that can think to themselves and act responsibly in terms of energy use. So the takeaway here is the next: AI is and sustainability aren't conflicting ideas. When combined through fully every amplify each other. The companies that learn to harness AI, not just for innovation but for efficiency, and it will lead the next generation of digital transformation.
Yeah, and now let's try shift gears a little. Yes, we've talked about a lot about energy, AI, and sustainability, but there's another major trend we need to discuss today: compute power. Yes, it becoming a new currency of innovation, and just like currency, compute power is limited and expensive.
Yeah, right. And this limited availability changes how business plans their digital strategies. Compute is no longer just an IT resource. Yeah, it's a strategic differentiator. Organizations that secure sustainable, efficient, and affordable compute capacity will have serious advantage. They can innovate faster, scale globally, and keep costs predictable even as workloads explode. The takeaway here: compute efficiency isn't about saving power; it's about maintaining competitiveness and energy constrained world.
Yeah. Okay, that's bring us to the next big question. Why should business care about sustainability beyond the compliance, and why it's not just a moral imperative but financial and operational one? So, Roman, maybe you want to
Yeah.
take this.
Yeah, good question. Good question. So sustainability is often seen as a checkbox. So sometimes companies do because regulation demands it. Sometimes it's just because modern hype. But the real story is much bigger. Sustainability is a business performance strategy. So when companies move to energy efficient infrastructure, they often cut power consumption by up to 40% in some cases. And cloud migration alone can save another 20 or 40% of energy cost. And these are not theoretical numbers, they are measurable and recurring savings.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And we shouldn't forget the intangible benefits like brand reputation, like ESG performance, and investor trust. More and more customers and partners prefer to work with companies that can demonstrate responsible technology use. Sustainability strengthens your story as a business. It's like a signals resilience, innovation, and accountability. All the traits that define long-term market leaders. So, beyond the compliance, green IT is a strategic level that improves both your bottom line and your brand position.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Yeah, sustainability
Yeah,
is not
correct.
just it's not just about doing good. It's about doing smart business. Yes. So
Mhm.
let's try to dive a bit more deeper because when we discuss sustainability and ROI, the conversation goes beyond just energy saving. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. I would say that when you look closer, the returns of green IT go much deeper. Let's probably start with operational efficiency. Visualization and cloud technologies drastically reduce the amount of physical infrastructure a company needs to maintain. That means lower cooling costs, fewer hardware failures, and faster system updates. Next, come resource allocation. One of the biggest sources of waste in IT today is over provisioning. Companies paying for capacities that they are never used. Up to probably 40% of cloud costs come from idle resources. By using auto-scaling and intelligent resource management, business can cut their waste and operate more leaner.
Yeah, Roman,
Yeah,
maybe.
and and I want to add that there is also reputation factor. So ESG alignment, it's not just a PR move anymore. It's a part how investor assess long-term stability of business, and sustainability initiatives helps strengthen the company environments, and for sure social and government profile, which can directly influence in funding opportunities and partnership. So when we put it all together, like operational efficiency, smarter resource usage, and stronger brand value, it becomes clear that green IT is not a cost center; it's a profit driver. It's a way to make your business more adaptive, more compliant, and ultimately more competitive.
Yeah, super. I love that framing from cost center to value center. Yes, it's a great mindset shift because when sustainability becomes part of the growth strategy, it's no longer an obligation; it's an opportunity, and the cloud plays a huge role in that. Yeah, so let's try to dive into how cloud infrastructure actually helps companies become greener and more efficient. And Roman, maybe you want to start and share your thoughts on this?
Yeah, that's a very good point, Master. Cloud isn't just a buzzword or a convenience store solution. It's a fundamental shift in how we use computing resources. Yeah. Compared to on-premise data center, cloud environments are more efficient, more energy efficient, and often this efficiency is like up to 80%. For example, leading cloud providers like AWS, Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, they are operating with PUE values close to 1.1. So what it means that almost all the electricity goes directly to compute, and there is a minimal waste on cooling or infrastructure overhead. And if we compare to the traditional on-prem data centers, so average value is around 1.6, sometimes 2 or higher. And this efficiency, from where it comes? So it comes from economies of scale. A single company, when it runs own servers, can't optimize so much. Yeah. So, but hyperscales are managing thousands of clients. They investing heavily in this. Advanced cooling solutions, automation, renewable power sourcing. So every user, like, and every company has benefits from this optimization.
hmm And here is one more important factor from my perspective. It's utilization. Um, in on-prem setup, when you use some dedicated servers and infrastructure, equipment often sits idle. With the cloud, resources are shared dynamically, spinning up only when you need it. And in containerization and serverless computing, you're looking at drastically reduced waste. So when you migrate to the cloud, you are not just gaining flexibility or scalability. You are actually making a move toward resilience, energy efficiency, and sustainability at the same time.
Yeah, so um, It sounds like cloud isn't just a smarter tech.
Mhm.
Yes, it's cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's message that resonates strongly today. And uh, let's try to connect sustainability and business value, because while the environmental benefits are clear, the real power of cloud adoption lies in how it transforms the way the business operate. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So that's where the cloud really shines. So we often look at cloud transformations through the three main lenses, like rejuvenate, innovate, and pioneer. So what does it mean? So rejuvenate that companies use the cloud to modernize their systems, cut IT costs, improve resilience, and automate a lot of their processes. And efficiency can jump here by nearly 30%, and developers can be like 30, 40% more productive. Yeah, that's a game changer for any business for sure. Then there is innovate. The cloud lets you experiment and roll out new ideas much faster. You can prototype at low cost and scale that works really quickly. So traditional setups for sure can't match that speed. And finally, Pioneer. So think of the cloud as a launchpad for the next generation tech like AI, AR, VR, blockchain, or even quantum computing. These kinds of innovations need super flexible compute power that scales on demand, and the cloud makes it possible. So adopting the cloud isn't just an IT upgrade, it's a way to unlock innovation. I would say it helps business cut costs, speed up a lot of things, and even attract like some new talent, and for sure being more eco-friendly.
Yeah, super, super. I love how this connects the dots. Yes, sustainability, innovation, and staying competitive. It's really all works hand in hand. And um, so, how do companies actually make the most of cloud computing? Yes, maybe we can break it down into practical steps. And Fedir, maybe you can share your perspective on this.
Yeah, I think that there are several like statements, and the first one is to set ambitious business goals. Don't migrate to the cloud just because everyone else is doing it. Uh, Define a moonshot, a clear vision of how cloud adoption will drive business outcomes. The next thing is try to build a hard-headed business case. Quantify the value, not only cost saving, but also innovation gains, uh, like a speed to market and resilience improvements. When you see cloud through financial lens, the benefits become undeniable. The next thing is adopt cloud native ways of working. That means agile teams like dev, FinOps practices, automation, the full culture and technical shift. The cloud rewards organizations that breaks silos and empower teams to act fast, basically.
And finally, invest in standardized, automated platform, self-service environment, and reusable infrastructure. That's what makes easy. Um, that's what makes easier to scale and experiment and maintain security. Uh, so McKinsey calls this a cloud $1 trillion price, and it's up for grabs. The difference between companies that thrive and those that struggle is whether they treat cloud as a technology shift or a strategic reinvention.
That's a really good point. Succeeding with the cloud is just as much about the right mindset as it's about the technology itself. Yeah. So, speaking of Europe, the major trend we're seeing is the rise of sovereign clouds. And what's driving this movement, Fedir?
Yeah, sovereign cloud is currently like a very popular topic, and sovereign cloud like a fascinating evolution. They're about currently they're about digital autonomy, data privacy, and environmental responsibility. For example, OVH in France, they build their own servers, run a European fiber backbone, and use proprietary virtualization platform. Or Scaleway, which is investing heavily in ARM-based architectures and efficient hardware to reduce power use. We also have like a Hessner in Germany, known as a bare metal focus and in-house DDoS protection, all hosted in European facilities. These players are showing that sovereign and sustainability can coexist. You don't have to choose between independence and innovation, basically.
Yeah, I would add that sovereign clouds, they don't compete on price alone. They compete on values, autonomy, green leadership, and security. And for European business, this is about aligning digital infrastructure with local principles, sustainability, privacy, and transparency.
So, am I right? Today, sustainability isn't just environmental, it's political and ethical too. Yeah. And now, here's slightly more controversial topic: nuclear energy, and it's been included in the EU taxonomy as a transitional green source. And what does that mean for IT, Roman?
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm really happy that you made the shift into the green energy, and for sure, it's a hot topic. So, European Union decided that nuclear can be classified as a low carbon energy source under strict conditions for sure, and it's a part of the effort to ensure energy security with reducing emissions. What do we have here? Like two sides. So critics argue that nuclear waste conflicts with sustainable principles, but supporters, including France and 12 other European Union member states, they highlight that it provides consistent low carbon power that renewable alone and that renewables alone can't always guarantee. For what does it mean for IT? So for IT, this is very pragmatic. So data centers and cloud infrastructure need stable baseload power, and nuclear offers that stability with minimal carbon emissions, which is really great.
Yeah, I agree, and I would say that it's not about promoting that nuclear is like a only solution, but it's mostly about maintaining technology neutrality. It's about recognizing that achieving sustainability at scale requires balanced energy mix. The future grid will combine, I would say, wind, solar, hydro, and yes, some like in nuclear, and it's all working together to power the digital economy responsibility.
Yeah, so it's about using every tool available to achieve both stability and sustainability. And I think it's very balanced view, you know. But what does this shift mean for the future of IT infrastructure? Let's look at the bigger picture. And Roman, what your thought about this?
I think it's quite clear. So this European Union decisions, they send like a signal to investors. So sustainable energy, including nuclear, is a part of Europe's long-term strategy. And it means we will likely see more financing for green infrastructure projects and more partnership between energy providers and IT companies. It also affects global sustainable finance frameworks, as other regions often follows European Union's lead. So for IT leaders, this means that your infrastructure decisions, from data center location to energy procurement, are now strategic choices with long-term business implications. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Businesses will start viewing energy sourcing as a key part of IT strategy. Choosing a region or a partner won't just depends on like latency or costs, but on carbon footprint and regulatory alignment. In a world where compute power is limited and sustainability is mandatory, companies that build flexible, low carbon infrastructure, I suppose they will lead. Nuclear, renewable, and efficiency together from a bridge to that future.
Yeah, so the future of IT isn't just digital. Yes, it's deeply tied to energy policy. And we've talked about a lot about strategy, policy, a big shift in the industry. But what about a technical side? How can companies make their cloud setups truly energy efficient day to day? And Roman, maybe you want to start.
Yeah, very good point. Yeah, very good point about shifting to practical side. So, if talk about sustainability in IT, it doesn't stop choosing the right cloud. It's more about how you architect your solution as well, and this efficiency starts with the principle of right sizing. As Fedir already mentioned, that a lot of solutions they're over provisioned, and yeah, we see too often that businesses over provision their cloud environment, so they run massive instances or redundant services just in case. But what it means that idle capacity is waste energy and wasted money. By right-sizing resources, companies can cut unnecessary energy and reduce costs. In most cases, without sacrificing performance. Then one more option that cloud gives us, it's a serverless computing together with containerization. So it's two biggest drivers of cloud efficiency today. So with serverless, workloads only consumes when power and actually running. So you not only save energy, you also save money. And with the containerization means that you could make your applications more compact, maximizing resources usage per watt. Yeah, if talking about energy.
Yeah, and I suppose we need to remember about like different strategies like a hybrid or multi-clouds. These allow companies to distribute workloads intelligently using different environments based on efficiency, geography, or renewable energy availability. For instance, running AI training workloads in a region with a lower carbon intensity can make a big difference. In our company, we see efficiency as more than a technical metric. It's a form of financial resilience. Energy efficient systems are cheaper and cheaper to operate, easier to scale, and better prepared for future regulations.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. Yes, sustainability equals stability, and optimizing architecture isn't just good for the planet. For sure, it's good, but it is a smarter move for your business too. And let's move to sustainability as a competitive advantage, yes, and talk about the business implication, because at this point sustainability clearly isn't just ethical responsibility, it's a differentiator. And Fedir, how do you see this?
Uh, I think that sustainability has evolved from being like a nice to have into some core growth driver. Businesses that take sustainability seriously aren't just reducing emissions, they're unlocking new revenue streams and attracting customers who are about accountability. So when companies publish a clear, measurable sustainability roadmap, um, it builds credibility, I would say. Clients want to know they're partnering with a company that aligns with their ESG values. And investors, on the other hand, are increasingly using sustainability metrics as a part of risk assessment. It's now tied of business performance.
Yeah, I love that, doing a successful business by doing good, and that's such a refreshing way to reframe sustainability, not as a cost but as opportunity. And let's move to the last slide for today. Yes, let's talk about what this all means in practice. How we at Guard Solution approach sustainable IT with our clients.
Yeah, for us, it starts with a mindset. The future of IT infrastructure is inseparable from the future of energy. Uh, in modern world, you can't design resilient, scalable systems without thinking about where the power comes from, how efficiently it's used, and how it affects your sustainable goals. Compute power is becoming a limited and valuable resources. So our mission is to help businesses use it wisely, uh, design architecture that are both high performing and low impact. And that's how we define digital maturity in 2025.
Yeah, for sure. We partner with clients to design, implement, and optimize sustainable and cloud-based infrastructure. Whether it's migrating legacy systems to an energy efficient cloud, automating operations, or embedding sustainability metrics into reporting. Is our focus is always on reducing environmental impact while increasing profitability and resilience. I would say that for us, green, it's not only like a marketing slogan, it's a strategic foundation for the next wave of digital transformation.
Yeah, and I think it's also about leadership. Yes, helping clients not just adapt to the future, but shape it a little bit. So maybe we can check a question in our chat, and yeah, we have questions. Yeah, from your experience working with clients, what are some of the most effective ways business can offer migration, offset migration costs and ensure that cloud adoption becomes long-term cost-saving strategy? Guys.
Let me probably pick up this. Yeah, good question. So I would say that cloud migration can feel overwhelming because of the like quite heavy initial investment. But the trick is this approach is like strategical. Yeah. And one thing that worked well is migration in phases. We usually suggest starting with some non-critical tasks, smaller services, like basically first of all to make sure that everything goes smoothly without breaking a business and operations. And then before migration, it's also quite smart to optimize some workload. Sometimes we have the 7R from Amazon framework. Sometimes you could re-architect. Sometimes you could just rehost. Sometimes refactor. So there are a lot of options that could be proposed here. But yeah, so in addition, like a lot of cloud providers like AWS or Azure, they often have like some free trials or like sponsorship programs for customers who want to migrate to the clouds. And yeah, we could also use it to prove the concept of cloud migration. Yeah, so but I would say that this mostly always it's a good decision to move to the cloud or having a hybrid stuff, like having cloud part and on-prem part. And as an example, I would say that for one of our clients, we managed to reduce cloud costs up to 40% with a cloud migration. Yeah, so if it's performed wisely, it could give a lot of benefits for the company.
Yeah, thank you. And I have one more question from LinkedIn. I can show it. I don't know why, but as more industrial companies transition to Industry 4.0 technologies, how does Guard Solution proactive IT monitoring ensure companies' compliance with ISO standards and other regulatory requirements while preventing downtime and managing sustainability targets for manufacturing business? Um,
Yeah, I will pick it up.
oh, super.
Uh, I would say that we help industrial companies adopting to this like a industry 4.0 technology state to stay compliance with ISO standards and other regulations, while also preventing downtime and supporting sustainability goals. uh, we are always try to build proactive IT monitoring system tracks everything from your cloud infrastructure to, for example, your ERP and IoT systems, giving you real-time alerts if anything goes wrong. These allow you to spot and fix potential issue before they cause and disruptions. For compliance, which is like always really important in like different industries, we make sure that your system are aligned with all necessary ISO standards. And we provide automating compliance dashboards that simplify audits and ensure you're always ready for inspections. Um, when it comes to sustainability, um we have a green FinOps approach to help you monitoring energy usage and optimize your cloud resources. And you're able to save like both money and energy. This not only helps reduce costs, but it also support your environmental goals. Um, and to summarize it, with predictive maintenance, we ensure that critical systems stay and up and running. So it's minimizing the risk of downtime and keeping production smooth.
Yeah, super. Thank you, Fedir, for this answer. And I think we can summarize our webinar. We've covered a lot today, from how AI impacts energy use to how cloud and green data centers are transforming to meet sustainability goals. The key message is simple: sustainability and business success are no longer separate paths, they are the same journey. Maybe you guys want to add something as a conclusion.
Yeah, let's let me. I would like to say that we are in Guard are here to help guide the process. Our mission is to make IT infrastructure not only more efficient and secure, but also environmentally responsible. Because the business that leads a sustainability transition will lead the digital future.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, thank you, Roman. Thank you, Fedir, and thank you to everyone who joined us today. If you'd like to learn more about this topic or continue our conversation, visit our website, guardsolution.com, or connect with us on LinkedIn, and we'll be happy to discuss the sustainable cloud and how IT transformation can work for your business. Yes, and until next time, stay inspired, stay innovative, and stay sustainable. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.